You know, when I made this farm, I did it to make my life easier. And I will have to say, it has made my life just a little bit easier, but it's also taught me a very important and valuable lesson. And that's that there are, in fact, round objects in Minecraft, and you can, in fact, lose them. And those round objects are all of my marbles, along with my collective sanity, because I've been sitting here at this farm for what feels like the last month, harvesting wood like a madman, over and over and over again, because I am in need of a massive amount of spruce wood for the upcoming project we have. And you may be asking yourself, well, what do you need so much wood for? Well, the issue is that I don't need so much logs. It's the issue that I need wood. And if you don't know, you need like 4 of these logs to make 1 piece of wood. Yeah, it's a lot. But if you're wondering, what do we possibly need wood for? Well, that's where today's episode comes in, because today we are going to be working on something we've put off for a very long time and something that I've finally gotten the vision for, and that is a massive tree that is going to be sitting underneath our Megalith build. And as I mentioned, to do that, we need a whole bunch of wood. And I'll tell you right now, I am so sick of this farm. I'm so sick of being here. I physically cannot be here anymore. I'm leaving. We're leaving. Now, like I said, I have harvested a lot of wood. And, I joke about it being an entire month, but it's been a while, hasn't it? So, down here, I've harvested all the wood out of this double chest. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but, this is 2 of these double chests that I've harvested, 3 times already. Yeah, it's a lot of wood that we've needed in order to chunk this down. And, we're gonna need a whole bunch of supplies for today's episode, starting not only with wood, but also leaves, and probably everything in between. But before we get started with that, my good friend Merely Adequate has reached out saying I need to meet him at what is now the Christmas District, so let's head on over that. And by the way, welcome back to Truly Bedrock Season 6. All right, so Adequate said he's down there by the racetrack, so let's go say hello.
Hey!
Hey there.
Hi, welcome. I have not seen you in the Christmas District yet. Is this your first time here?
This is my second time, but this is my first time seeing it after I saw one dome put up.
Oh,
so
yes,
that may tell you.
Yeah.
How long it's been. Yeah. So it's not really the Christmas district for me. It's more of the winter district.
Winter. Okay. Yeah. I'm still all Christmasified. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I was told that I need to take my sparkles off because my sparkles lag people off the server.
Okay. Yeah. That's some strong sparkle energy you got going there.
Yeah. Well, you know me. If there is a bug in Bedrock, I'm here to find it.
Yeah. Well, okay. So Christmas is over. It's been long over, a couple weeks by now, I think, at least. But during the stream weekend, we were challenging each other to boat races, and I never got a chance to challenge you.
Oh, I didn't know this existed.
Yeah. So
great.
I'm pretty good. I'll warn you. I won all the races that I did. I'll give you a heads up.
Okay, that's a fair notice. Fair notice to you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I've never boat raced ever. So.
Okay. Well, how about this? I want to make it kind of I have a way to make it kind of a little extra fun. This is a pretty simple course, just like a big donut. But I need to wait for the sun to go down. So maybe you want to get a boat out. We can do a couple practice laps around.
A boat out. Can I take that boat there?
You can if you want. There's also some boats over here.
Oh, quite the selection. As always, I'll take the mangrove boats.
I got a mangrove boat too. I was thinking red and Christmassy.
Okay, I'll get a different boat. We can't have the same boat.
I got the mangrove, so you can't have it? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, that's what happened. Do I need to put my stuff, do I need to put my stuff in a box? Are you
maybe
expecting me to lose my stuff?
For the practice runs, you should be fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
okay,
we're going to go backwards. Yeah, that way. Yes.
Oh, I'm glad that... Thank you for acknowledging that this is backwards, because it is backwards to me. Oh, gosh.
What is backwards? Oh, as far as what way you think it would go? Well, I mean, you'd think it'd go clockwise, so that would make this correct. I just meant backwards from the way you were facing.
Yeah, I view this course as backwards. Hey, are there supposed to be pedestrians on the track?
Well, I'm thinking later there might be some more pedestrians, so you might as well get used to it.
Lovely. Great.
Right,
Okay, so
okay, you go, I'll follow since we're not racing yet. We're just going to practice.
well, why don't you just say 1, 2, 3, go, and then
1,
we'll
2,
just
3,
see.
go.
You cheated
How do you think I won all those times?
by cheating. Yeah.
It's not. I guess it's not exactly a donut. I didn't. I forgot there was like the extra little stuff there.
Wow, this isn't gonna be fun for me.
Oh, you got this. You got this. I'll even tell you my secret before we actually get going here in a second.
You use a controller.
I do not actually, but that is. Actually, I found controllers. Actually, that's one of the things I do not actually use a controller for. Even back in the day when I did more controller stuff, I found the controller was actually harder than the keyboard. Woo!
Oh gosh, I'm gonna lose horribly at this.
Yay! Okay. Let's line up again. How much sun do we have? It's going down. It's going down. Maybe not. Maybe we don't have time for another practice. Do you want me to tell you my? Do you want me to tell you my secret?
Yes.
Third person, like Mario Kart.
Does that help it not slide so much?
No. It just helps. Visually, it helps with control. Like you see your boat gliding as opposed to just having a first person view.
I guess that works.
Yep, it works really good for me because of first person. Okay, come over here. Okay. So, I was thinking a way to increase the fun and maybe the danger would be waiting until nighttime when there's lots of mobs on the track. Okay.
Lovely.
Okay. Yeah. And then, because I don't know if you know this, but the mobs actually will get in the cart with you.
Oh joy.
Yeah. It's super fun, nice and cozy.
Joy.
Polar bears will not, though. They changed that.
Oh, they won't. Okay.
That's the big mobs. I think they changed it. So I don't know if it's Bedrock or Java as well. But the big mobs won't get in a boat with you. But I did get the night vision potion because I thought maybe the people at home might like to see it with night vision rather than just whatever nighttime it is.
Okay. So here, let me grab this. Pop this. Make this safe. I should set my spawn. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Get up. There you go. I should set my spawn
Exit
too.
doesn't escape a bed anymore. Okay.
Did I make it daytime?
Yeah.
Dang it!
Oh gosh.
How did you get out of the bed? I couldn't get out of the bed either.
I waited for the thing to pop up that said leave bed.
Okay, this is the problem. I've got all my stuff away.
Yeah, I did too.
All right. Die.
Well, at least our spawn is set.
Okay, and you can do a little bit more practicing. Okay, yeah, it's not. Skelly dudes are coming out.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have a night potion? Oh my gosh, we gotta go. Do you have a night potion? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, get in your boat. Okay, ready?
Okay, I'm getting shot.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, go. Whoa!
I thought the night potion made it day. I got confused. Super confused. The snow does not make it easier.
Ah! He's in the boat with me! Ah! Can I survive?
My God, the creeper.
Can I survive or do I need to get out of my boat? Oh no! This is going terribly! I'm gonna die! Oh, I was trying to get to the end without dying. Hi.
Hey, did it.
Oh, you have a stray too?
Yeah, I know, but I got it.
Oh man. All right, how about best 2 out of 3? 2 out of 3.
Okay, but I need to find a boat.
Okay, you just grab a new one. Grab a new one.
And heal because I have no health. Oh, I'm also slow.
Oh no, they're coming.
Are you sure this was a good idea?
No, it's a fun one, I think. Oh no!
Bye, adequate.
No! Stop!
I'd help you, but I don't even have a bow.
I'm gonna bring him up here to you.
Great, lovely. Well, we need to get back down there if we're gonna do another lap.
Okay. Actually,
great.
Do
Now
you have a
I'm
boat?
slow
Do you have a boat?
I do.
Okay.
Let's just Go straight down.
You have to place it on the line, then go. Okay. Soon. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, and place it on the line. Oh.
Yep.
And then go. No! Almost ran into him.
Oh, is there a boat in the way?
No, I got stuck in the wrong spot. Come on. Okay, pick up a stray. Not you, not me.
Why is your boat all the way over here? Oh, this is where you died.
Yeah. Oh. I'm not getting any strays this time, but I think you left me in the dust.
You shouldn't have let me practice.
I know. Oh. Okay, I'm assuming you got it already.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Don't shoot me. So
I unfortunately had to go around again. Oh, spider. The boats, this would be better with more people at night because then the boats would people would just fall out of them and die and be their own obstacles.
Yeah. There's so many of those strays right around where we need to go.
Well, this has been cozy.
Oh, hey, look, I beat you. You just now got around. Hey.
Yeah, that's my second lap around. Yeah.
You got a friend.
Yeah.
All right, fine. You win that one.
Where'd you go? There you go.
One. I need to clear the bed. I need to get them away from the bed.
Yeah, that would be helpful. That would be very, very helpful. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This place is not spawn safe when it's snowing.
And I did it. No,
Good for you. I'm gonna die.
Well, at least you're gonna spawn back quickly.
There is a fully decked out stray in iron armor over here.
I guess I get my armor and stuff now. Oh, no, stray. Okay, he died. All right. I need my stuff. All right, fine.
I have a bunny.
Oh, it's super cute.
He had red eyes. He looked like he was gonna eat me.
Here, I fixed your bunny.
Oh, good. Was he broken?
Yeah, here you go.
I didn't even pick that up. That just slid straight past me.
It just slid right past you.
Well, here, as a consolation prize,
Yes?
you can have these.
Oh, they're kind. Do you have any blue ones?
No, as you well know,
Yeah.
the green ones are kind of better. You've been needing to go to my villager hall, and they don't accept diamonds.
Yeah. Well, just because your villagers have bad taste doesn't mean I have bad taste.
Well, you're gonna have to acquiesce to their taste.
All
if you're
right,
fine.
fine. I'll use that. That's okay. You know what? This is just a really yellow kind of blue. That's what it is.
Adequate.
Yes.
So this has all been fun and all, but I need to tell you something.
Oh yeah.
You know, ever since you've been hanging out with the Blue Crew, you know, it feels like you and I haven't been able to hang out a lot. You know, I felt kind of lonely.
Oh no.
You know, you've got new friends, and that's great and all, but like, I'm just left here with like.
No.
Lost.
No. We're just kind of having some fun. We're trying to help out the shopping district, but no. I'm so sorry. That's why I invited you over here. I didn't invite them to come do this. I wanted to hang out with you.
Wow, thank you. I enjoyed this. We should do more stuff like this more frequently, rather than, you know, what it's been for the past month. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time with them, and I missed hanging out with you. That's all I wanted to tell you. That's all I wanted to tell you.
I've missed you too. So yeah. We can definitely come up with some more things. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I don't have anything at the moment though.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right then. Well, thanks for beating me at the track that I asked you to come over to.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, you did not. You are not doing a victory dance. No.
No. Okay. All right. Fine. Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.
What a wonderful time hanging out with me and the Adequate. Had a lot of fun over there at the racetrack, especially the winning part, but it's time to turn our attention back to the Megalith, where we're going to start working on this tree. And has there been a fire over here? Like, did my forest nearly already burn down? Why are there, like, logs missing? Oh man, that's so weird. Well, anyway, glad it hasn't burned down, because we are going to need a whole bunch of leaves in order to start making this build. My plan for today is we're going to put in a sweeping bonsai tree. It's kind of going to curve up just a little bit and swoop back, and it's going to have lots of branches, lots of leaves, and I'm hoping by the end of it, when we get it fully textured, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. But the first thing that we need to do in order to start working on this is we got to get leaves, and to do that, we're going to go ahead and start clearing out all of this forest. And we will be collecting every single leaf from every single tree here. So from the megalith that we have right here, we're going to cut down all the way down here. We're going to cut down all of these trees, all of this here, and then we're going to also cut out this little island right here. And that will give us two things. First and foremost, it'll give us all the leaves that we need. And secondly, it will also provide us with plenty of lumber. And thirdly, it will open up the space so that we can start planning out where we want to put our small village in. Once we have that space open up, it will be a whole lot easier for us to visualize where the buildings that we're going to place in here need to go. So, like I said, first things first, we got to clear out these leaves. So let's get a cracking. The materials for the tree leaves are obviously being sourced from all of this, but in the space that they are leaving behind, we are going to build ourselves a small and quaint little village that's going to be sprawling around these little hills that we have rolling through here. And they're going to be living underneath the shadow of these two enormous mega structures. This village will have been here for thousands of years and is now at a point where they are starting to grow. They are starting to expand. Ships from various parts of this world bringing in goods and services from other villages and even other people on the server will be coming and going throughout the day. And this village, they're going to be expanding. They're going to be growing. But in spite of all of this, they will still be living in terror of the megastructures that exist above them. Something that they are afraid, to say the least, to ever visit and ever disturb, because despite all their years living underneath it, it is to them a forbidden place, passed down through lore and history by elders and wise old men. And also in this village, we are going to have what I'm going to call the approach. And the approach is going to be the entrant way to the megalith and the tree itself. And this is going to be a very dark and assuming forest, something that has been overcome by nature. It is starting to make the megalith and the tree appear just something that peeks over the trees and other sunsets, but something that gives the village a very strong reminder that it is a dark and forbidden place. So if step one of this massive tree project we're building was to collect all the wood, step two was to clear out all these leaves and gather them together. And with all of that said and done, we have a huge space now available for us to work with. Though I will say, when I was in a creative world, or even on Chunk Base, it wasn't even a creative world, there was supposed to be like another island here. And when I originally looked at this, there's supposed to be an island out in the ocean there, and it's not there. It's not on Bedrock. It's not on Java. It's not in any creative world on any version whatsoever. It's just Chunk Base thinks there's an island there, and there isn't. There isn't. So the space that we're going to be building in is a lot smaller than I actually thought it was going to be. Because I thought that we'd have access to that island. But I guess that's what I get for looking at something in Chunk Base and not actually coming over here until after I started kind of building everything I wanted and making out my plans for the season. But regardless of the situation, this is a ton of land for us to work with, and it just means that we're going to have to ever so slightly rearrange how this village is. Rather than it being a fortress or a castle, it'll be more of a Mediterranean beach-like town, even though the Mediterranean style is not that we're going to be going in, but it's going to be something that lives right here along the ocean, and something that will kind of just sprawl lengthwise rather than being all sorts of chunked up. I still need to design all of the individual buildings that we're going to have in here. I'm hoping to have 5 or 6 different styles of buildings, and then we can kind of just, get creative from there on what our placement is. But I will tell you, one of my favorite things while working on this little project of just clearing this out, aside from listening to some very relaxing music, is just looking at all the views that you can see the megalith from. One of the things, I think when I was building this, I was planning that, it would just kind of be there. But a lot of the builds when you play in Minecraft are not really something that you get to enjoy very often after you build them. And I'll have to say, while I've been clearing this out, I have enjoyed this very much, just kind of seeing this over in the background. Now, one thing that we do need to do here, and I've kind of been panning over, is I want to add in a kind of a barrier, and we're going to try to create it a little bit like a theme park, where we're going to have like some taller trees that go up to the approach that we're going to be building, and they're going to be blocking out the view to kind of these vanilla trees that we have right there, and that'll kind of help separate the world that we're building versus the kind of the world that's naturally generated. What I'm doing here is all about controlling the views that you have. I'm not exactly also sure what we're going to put on that island over there, but I think we'll be able to figure out something. Now, the approach. I've talked about that a little bit here. Where we're going to put the approach is literally straight up this path right here. We're going to have to kind of take out all of these blocks that we have right here and kind of dip this down into a valley that you kind of swerve up to. And then from here, you'll have kind of just a nice straight shot to go up to this. There's going to be a lot of terraforming involved, but a winding path through here, if you can visualize it with me, along with some very dark feeling trees, something that makes you feel that you're being wrapped and enclosed in, and just gives you the experience of this is a place that has not been disturbed by anyone here on the server for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Some place that is sacred and should remain undisturbed coming up into the megalith itself. I do also have some plans up here to also place in some large rocks. I'm not exactly sure where they're going to have come from, but large rocks to kind of help shadow parts of this and make it a little bit more obtuse, a little bit harder to see. But as you can see here, shulker boxes upon shulker boxes of leaves. That's a lot of oak leaves, and I didn't even bother to count how many I would need. I just figured I'll need as many as I cut down. But as you can see here, we have a ton of leaves, about a shulker box of oak logs that we managed to get, and then I did decide to grab some birch and spruce from various things right here. So we are all now set and ready to go, which means that we can now start tackling this tree. And we're going to do this tree in 2 parts. Step 1 is going to be building the underlying branch structure. Step 2 is then going to be the leaves and then all of the additional decorating. So I'm going to go ahead and move all of these shulker boxes up here so I have quick and easy access to it, and we can get to work building this tree. Now, no one knows for sure who built the massive megalith or suspended in the sky, and for that matter, they don't even know why. Some have speculated that it was left as a simple way to mark the passing of seasons, a way to tell when spring would come, when fall would arrive. Some have speculated that it was left as a memorial. Some have speculated that it was a temple to a long and forgotten god, or perhaps even a tomb to a king, despite there being no civilization that has ever lived out here up until recently. No one knows for sure why this is here, but it is known that the people who constructed it and left it suspended in the sky planted a small sapling at the top of the tower. Something that over the years grew and twisted, burned down and grew again, and kept reaching up in defiance, as if stretching out its branches to reach the megalith itself and pull it back down to the ground, with its roots seeping deep into the ground and the underlying base of the structure itself. Something that has now grown into the tree that we see here before us today. The people who live in the village see this not as a symbol of terror, but as something that serves in stark contrast to the terror of the megalith itself, a symbol of hope, a symbol of beauty, and a symbol of the massive power that when they are ready for it, they might be able to one day claim. Now, if you're wondering if I'll ever show you what's inside, the answer is yes. I just have to build it first, and don't worry, we'll get there. The lore will come with the builds. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Don't worry, we will get there. But the tree is now done. It is completed, and I'm gonna have to say I am pretty happy with the results. It did take a lot of doing in order to get this in here, and I still think that there could be some improvements to the shading. It definitely looks a lot better with Java shaders on. It's kind of hard to see where like the branches separate, especially because with this type of tree, I deliberately did not leave a ton of white space kind of around the branches. Most of the white space is kind of nestled in behind the tree itself. But overall, I am very, very happy with this. I tried messing around with some textures, at least here on the front. We're using some of this ashen oak, gosh, I can't remember what it is, acacia, some of this muddy mangrove, and then some regular mud to try to blend in the colors here. And I think overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I tried sprinkling in some resin up here. This is definitely one of those things where it doesn't look super great up close, and I will be the first to admit that, but the reality is no one's ever going to go up there. This is meant to be something that you see from far away, and I think that there's just enough color and variation in the branches itself that it gives it the right effect that I'm looking for, and that's that it's ever so slightly textured and blended. Now, I will say, from back here, when you start getting the fog and the FOV effects in, I really think that what we have going here is pretty fantastic. This is one of the best views from the house right here, and I think once we start getting the village houses in here, there's just going to be views scattered across this village that just make you go, wow, I love being here. And also, wow, I'm absolutely terrified for what may be up there. The clouds are kind of lame because I can't get the pretty Java clouds here on Bedrock, but you know, overall, I am pretty happy with how this came out. We did bounce back and forth a little bit, mainly between like whether we were going to do like a red tree or a green tree. I still think that there could have been a red tree up here, but I think one of the things I struggled with is there isn't really any red leaves, which means you're stuck with, you know, terracotta and concrete powder and glass. And I think that could look good, but at the end of the day, it really didn't give the effect that I wanted. I think maybe a maple tree would look a little bit better as something more in the distant behind this rather than as the primary focal point. But I absolutely love how this tree is reaching up to the megalith. I love how we have all these details buried in between it. And I love that it is fully textured from every single side. So overall, I have to say, I am pretty happy with this. Let me know what you think about the lore that I've been giving for this. I'm kind of working through a story that I have had planned and have been working on for a pretty good while now. And I think, or at least I hope, you will be adequately entertained by the story that I'm looking to tell here. But beautiful pixels, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the builds. I hope you enjoyed the ambiance that we've tried to create as you watch. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Goodbye.